Hi, friends. Thank you for your purchase of the annual report. I'm excited to have this document out and get it launched to help recap all the activity for real estate in 2023. And I wanted to put together a little bit of a video to help you understand if you wanted to customize it, even if it's just the zip codes in your area. I will show you how to do that. And also a further customization if you decide you want to change colors, change photos, and all that kind of stuff. So let's get started. The first things first is you need to make sure that you do have a Canva Pro account. So do make sure that you download that so that you're set to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen here and show you how to do this in Canva. So the first thing that you wanna make sure is you set up your brand, and that will help hold all of your elements like your logos and your colors and photos and that kind of stuff. So you'll have easy access to it when you go to customize the template. So in the homepage of Canva, down on the left-hand side, you'll see brand, and you wanna go to the upper right-hand corner and do add new. So we're gonna do this, I'm doing this on behalf of my friend Kylie Hill down in Puget Sound, South Puget Sound area. And so she has given me a few items. So we're gonna start with a logo, and I'm going to add new and upload her logo here from my desktop. And let's see, there is her logo. So that's there now. Okay. And then she's actually, what's really amazing about with Canva, has already automatically loaded up her colors. So based on the logo itself. So that makes it super easy. But in case yours doesn't do that, what I want to do is show you how you can do that. And I'm just going to get to Kylie's message here that talks about what her colors are. And let's see here. Okay, so let's check on these. So her colors 146675. So this is interesting. I think what I'll do is I'll probably remove all of these and then I'll start over from here. So the first one is this is a CMYK numbers, and we have 146675, and you just hit return, and that's there. And then she has F05A5D, and you hit return and add that. And then the next is FFD5CE. You hit return. So now we have her palette there. So that's all set. And then the other thing I do actually, let's see if they have photos. Yeah, so here's photos. So this is where you're going to do add new, upload photos, and I've got her headshot here. So I'm going to put that there. And then I'm also going to put in here, I found a photo on Pexels.com, that's Pexels, that kind of matches her branding. It's this sort of pink living area, and I'm going to use that for the front cover. Okay, so we have her fonts, I'm sorry, we have her branding all set up. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the template. So when you purchase the download, you'll get a link to the Canva template. And so I'm going to do it from here, and I'm going to start with a Winton design. And you're going to do use this template. Okay. So first things first, what we want to do is go to brand, and that now that we have her brand set up, and what I want to do is switch to her brand. So you'll see we have lots of other brands here, and there's Kylie's. So I'm going to add hers there. So now what happens is her colors are here, and then also her photos. So I'm going to grab this photo and just drag it into, place it in to this area so that she has a new cover there. And then I think what we'll do is a little bit of customization. I'm sure that Kylie is going to want to have her logo on the front. So we'll add that and do a little bit of resizing to get that into the space here. So it's a lot of just kind of moving things around in order to make it look in the style that you would like to have. Oops. And as you can see, things, sometimes don't work all easily, and you have to just be patient. Okay, so this one I'm going to change the color. So we've got, in order to change the color of a font, you go up to this A up here with the color bar underneath. And look, we already have Kylie's. Now, if it's not here, just make sure you click on her branding. And well, I'm just going to escape out of that. So, okay. So we've got the dark pink here, and then I'm going to do this in the dark pink, salmon, I guess. And then I'm going to do this in the green. Okay. So that has her all set up with the colors based on to match her logo. I'm just going to get everything centered here. Okay, and then I might make this box just a little bit smaller there in order to make that work. Okay, let's kind of go out a little bit here and see how that looks. Okay, so that's a sort of customization example of what you can do with yours. You may decide that, you know, maybe you want this outline of white to be a little bit more sheer, in fact. So you could click on that and then you go up here to transparency and you can bring it down a little bit. And that way the mirror comes out, which I kind of like, and just gives it a little bit more of an accent there. So, okay, so that's the first page. Now the second thing I'm gonna do is the easier part, which is to customize the back to her brand. So we're going to go to her brand and we've got her headshot here. So I'm going to just drag and drop that. Now we don't want her head cut off. So I'm going to edit photo and then I'm going to crop and I'm going to pull that down. Okay. So there's that. And then we're going to double click on this in order to add her information. And of course, she likes that beautiful green. So we're going to throw that in there. And then let's see, she is with Windermere Real Estate Abode, her office legal name. So we'll get that kind of stretched out and into place. And I might just leave it the gray. So then on these icons, it might be fun to do the lighter pink. So I'm going to change those out to the lighter pink. And then we're going to enter her contact information. So her email is KylieHill@windermere.com. And it's gone a little bit longer, so you need to grab this bar in order to stretch it out. And then her phone number is 253-653-7692. And then her website is KylieHill@windermere.com. Okay. Oops, Kylie Hill. Oops. Her website is Kylie Hill Homes. Okay. KylieHill.com. Now, if you want so first I'm going to go through and I'm going to add some color. So I'm going to pick up that green because I really like that color. So we're going to hit those and hit pink. And then this line, I'm going to make the darker salmon color because I think that'll be really pretty. So you see how this is like starting to come together as her brand. And you may decide that you want to just bring in some more. So I'm going to make this the kind of salmon color for her. So there, so that looks more like her color and her brand. Okay, so then what we want to do now, this is where she's going to do kind of like a looking in the rearview mirror. So she could be writing a paragraph about how her year has been. It could be a little bit about her business, and then it could also be about what she's done for fun and whatnot. So encourage you to kind of expand on that to talk about how your year has been. And then this area is top 5 sales. So this is where you could put your top 5 houses that you sold last year that you want to talk about. So let's say that you have a house that you want to add. You're going to go to upload. I'm actually going to go here to Dropbox and pull it from here. And I'm just going to give you an example of a listing that I have right now. And then we're going to go to photos. And then, okay, so I'm just going to pull this here. So you see how that photo is uploading under uploads, and you can literally just drag and drop it right there. Okay, so then I'm gonna just zoom in here a little bit so you can see better what this looks like. And so this is going to be Bryant. And then price is 1 million. That's 1.0. Okay. And now, what you'll notice is that these all have shadows. When you replace the photo, unfortunately, the shadow comes off, but it's super easy to add back. In order to do that, you click on the photo and then go to Edit Photo. And then you're going to scroll down to FX Effects. Okay. And you go to Shadows and you're going to do the drop shadow. And then you'll see how it's there. And then this blue lines up. Now, because we like her branding colors, we're going to go ahead and select this navy. And I'm going to select this, and then I'm going to pick her color here, and I'm going to pick with a green. Now, this is the trick. When you're working on these templates, this is amazing what Canva can do. If you notice at the bottom, it says, do you want to change everything that was navy blue to this beautiful green color? And I'm going to say change all. And look what happens. It literally changed all of these already. So look for those opportunities when you can do that. So for example, if I go up here and I go to hit the green and it says change all. So now all of the dark navy font is now this lighter green color. So that's a cool way to get things to change over faster for you. Okay, so we're going to say this is actually 4-bed, 1 bath, 20, 40 square feet. Okay, so you can go in and drop in your top 5, okay? And then my memorable moment. So this might be you did something fun over the winter. Maybe it was like a ski vacation or something like that. And you want to add those photos of, whatever you were doing. It could be even like, a client holding keys or whatnot. I'm just going to find a photo of from photos here. And let's see. So I'm just going to go with this. And you could just do, let's say this was like a family that you worked with. You can just pop those in. And again, remember that shadow will disappear. So you're going to go over to edit photo and then you'll go down to effects and then you're going to do a drop shadow. Okay. So that gives you an idea of how to customize it based on your brand. And you can certainly change. These all default to the Proxima Nova font. If you decide that you want to do something different like pop-ins, you can certainly do that. Sometimes you'll have to adjust size in order to make it look good and then kind of line it up. Now let me show you another trick. Okay, so you decided this is the font that you want to do. And so now what we're going to do is we want to copy this over to this title. So what you do is you right click and you click copy style, and then you paste it over. So it's the exact same size, it's the same color, it's the same font, it's everything. So that's another quick way to kind of change things up, switch them up so that you can have everything looking the same. The other thing I really like to do is I'll go to view and then view settings and then show rulers and guides. So this means that I can pull down if I just put my cursor up on the left or over here on, I'm sorry, at the top or over here on the left, and you just click down and then pull down, and you'll see that it will bring this line, and you can really make sure that you have things lined up super evenly. And then to get rid of it, you just pull it off the page. Okay, so I'm going to copy this again one more time because we're going to go do it down here as well. And there we go. So we're starting to look more like Kylie's brand. So you'll see that it automatically has already changed all these colors. Now you may decide, okay, but this one, I would actually rather have the pink, the salmon color. So I'm going to do just that. That's actually doing the line. So actually ignore that. We're going to zoom in here. And let's say you want just this top bar to be that salmon color. So you can click on that. Okay. Now what's happened is that this has a little bit of a drag over. So you're going to take this shape here and you're going to do position. And then what you can do is, excuse me, bring it forward in order for it to cover this green space here. And of course, it's not working. So try this again. Oh, I know why, because I think it's all grouped together. Okay, I'm gonna put that back. Okay, so now I can bring this forward. So you see how that has changed that a little bit. So you can have the salmon bar on top and then this one below. Now, each one of these little areas actually has its own bar of color. So you could change it and say, okay, every other one, I want to do this lighter pink here. So you want to make sure that you can click on the box and not the font box. You get that green, that's there. Then I'm going to switch that to pink and then adjust that a little bit. Adjust this. So sometimes you have to really zoom in to be able to get to everything and see it well enough. And then we'll do this last one. Now, if you're not able to grab something, it's because this line is in front of it. So there's lots of layers in these. And so you may have to push it backward in order to grab what you want, which is colored box. So this is the font itself. I may have to move this a little bit. I'm gonna move it out of the way. There. And now I'm going to, oh no, that's the line, not the. Okay, so this is what I commonly run into with problems with Canva. And let me show you something that I often have to do in order to fix the issue. Let me, oops. You can see when you have lots of layers and get a little confusing. So I'm gonna get this back centered up there. Okay, so I'm gonna go to position. Okay, so if you go to the layers, then it shows every single layer. And what I'm struggling to get is that green. So I'm gonna select it over here in the left bar. And then from there, I can click on the pink to see how that happens. So that helps kind of customize it. Okay, so that shows her colors there. We've got the front. Oh, okay, so here, now we have these titles. So we're gonna go back to the bottom pages. And I'm going to take that title. And again, I'm going to right click and do copy style. And then I'm going to go up and I'm going to, oops, for some reason it didn't grab it. Oh, I guess it did. Okay. Let's try that again. So we're going to do copy style. And then we're going to paste it all into these and then copy style and then get this. Okay. So those you have in the greens, and then this I'm probably going to make into the kind of salmon color. And then this, I'll probably do salmon too. Okay, so then let's get to here. So we have, oh, really quick, I'm just gonna make this salmon. Now you may decide, so on here, you've got your bar graph and you may decide that you wanna make that line a pink line. So all you have to do is just click on it and then go up to the color and then click on the pink. And then you've got that as well. So that gets, see how things are kind of coming together. Now let's say, okay, we're gonna make these numbers all pink. Oops. So if you double click on it, it'll select the whole thing. And then we're going to do this. The other thing you can do is take it and then copy style and then right click. And a fast way to do it is keep right clicking. I feel like I need like music to listen to while I'm doing this. Okay, and then I think like this piece here, let's go with the lighter pink. Oh, that's the outline actually. So again, it's sometimes easier if I just go to position and overlapping. And what I want is that gray. And I'm going to do that, make that lighter pink. And then same over here, make that lighter pink. So you can start to see how this starts to look more like Kylie's brand and less like the original template. Okay, so then the last part is getting you the stats and information. I'm actually going to stop here and I will start a new recording. So go to the next recording to watch how I customize all of and get all of this data. All right, thanks. Bye.